All right. Hey, y'all. So I got here and I was trying to figure out because, yes, I know I told you guys I was going to stick to like the Cybex machine, but just doing some reading and stuff, like I was thinking that I could really just try to get into the hack squat more and even the pendulum. So I kind of like was just like jumping around, just like kind of like feeling out the machines, feeling like, do I want to do those? Then I was like, okay, I'll go get the Smith machine, but Smith machine is fine for squats as long as my heels are elevated. Like, I got all these like little requirements because not only do I want to make sure I get deep, but my ankle mobility is kind of weird. So, anyways, so through all that, I was running around trying to find this elevation, and some girl, she was fine. Some girl, she took the Smith machine. She didn't know I was about to be on there though, so it's cool. So it's just like, you're like, okay, now what do I do? So then I was just like, okay, I need to make a decision. So I knew, bottom line, I wanted to get in my hip thrust. So I was like, I'll start with the hip thrust. The only reason, like, sometimes I don't start with hip thrust is because some of the squatting movements kind of really warm up the lower body for me. Those squats and stuff kind of really just open everything up. And I feel like by the time I get to hip thrust, I don't even have to warm up that much. Everything just feels ready to go. And I like that. So today, okay, so usually I'll do 3 plates and a 25, and I'll get to like 9 or 10 slow reps. But I just did 3 plates this time, and I'm going to see if I can get to like more of the 12 to 15 range. Because, like I said, I've been doing more reading and trying to like fine tune my program. And, even though I go heavy, I need to be able to have like more volume too. Like more reps. So I'm like, okay, slow it down, lower the weight, and range is 12 to 15 at this point. All right, y'all. So I haven't really like the first set was like 13. Second set was like it was it was like maybe like 9. The next set was like 10. So I'm not really getting in my range with this weight. Well, the 12 to 15 range. You know what I mean? And like towards the end, every single rep just feels like it's just like burning. So I'm gonna let's just see where I get. Honestly, I think it's just possibly could be a little bit. I am a little bit tired today, but
Hey, bro, like, ain't no.
I can't figure out what it is. I made sure that I ate and stuff like that. But 12 to 15 versus 8 to 10 is different, especially when it starts getting when it's like like medium or challenging weight. So I'm not gonna talk too much, but I'm gonna go ahead and hit it. The other thing is I've been doing the abduction like as a superset. that might be affecting me too. But I mean, I'm still keeping that tension on there. I'm jumping right over there. So I don't really care one way or the other because it's not like I'm like just sitting there and I'm still not getting it and I'm full recovery. I am going over to this abduction and getting that. So so I'm not gonna go heavy. I already decided in my head because my legs are kind of shaking. Like I just don't think they're not totally recovered from was it Monday? I didn't even do this Monday, but I did some other stuff that hit it a certain way, you know. And I feel like when you hit stuff a certain way, like a little, I didn't even record it, so my bad, y'all. I didn't record earlier this week. Just just wanted to focus into my workouts and just yeah. You get it. But I did some other stuff and like some single leg stuff and that'll tax you because I mean you really gotta it's really getting in that leg, you know what I mean? When you do two legs, you can have some compensation going on. When you do one leg at a time, like each leg is really just getting hit. So I'm gonna just do like kind of like just slow down, explode. Let me see how it feels. But definitely like not like rush. You know what I mean? Let's see how that goes. That actually felt good. I think I got about 9-10 reps. That's fine. Going heavy is fine, but I've been doing a lot of reading on CNS fatigue and just recovery. And you can hit legs and stuff and hit things multiple times a week, but you don't have to go heavy every single time you hit it. You know what I mean? And so it's just like, but why? Why can't I just continue to go heavy? If I can go heavy and if I can lift it, why can't I just keep doing that? Like your body has to. It's not even just the muscle, it's the actual central nervous system. And I just think it's like to wrap your head around that, you have to really understand what's happening, all that stuff combined. You know what I mean? And so you're not going to perform well if your CNS is fatigued and it hasn't recovered fully from that. You know what I mean? I don't really get sore anymore. I'm kind of sore today after some of the new stuff I introduced on Monday that I don't usually do. And that lets me know that maybe my body is kind of just like used to some of the stuff I've been doing. I did some single leg press work. I don't really do curls. Wait, did I do curls? Yeah, I did some hamstring curls. And I combined that with RDLs on the same day, stuff like that. It's just like stuff that I normally wouldn't do, but I kind of structured a different program on this last stretch of the bulk, and I'm just trying to make the best of it. I'm ready to come back down, honestly. I'm not trying to be all jiggly, super jiggly and stuff, but I don't think I'll come down and be super lean. I don't want that look either, I don't want that look either. So we're going to see. I'm going to fine tune it, the way I like it. All right, hey y'all. So basically, what I was trying to say was, this one, I'm at attention. You don't always have to go heavy. What I'm doing right now is a slow time under tension situation. I feel a lot of burn. I feel a lot of lactic acid buildup. When I'm going heavy, I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel that. It's just more like, it's a different feel. I feel this is like shaking, you know what I mean? My legs are shaking a little bit, and it's like a lot of tension, I guess. Anyways, I still have to say that when I get off of this, after that first session, coming down real slow and feeling that glute stretch down in there, that's where that work is. I'm telling you. Because when I jumped off there the last time, I didn't tell you, that blood flow was shooting in there. So that just lets me know. I'm telling you, hip thrust, time and attention, that pump is crazy. Here, pump is crazy. But going heavy is still part of the hypertrophy process. You still have to go heavy, gives you time and attention. It's all that combined. I can't list them all off. But it's a lot of different things working together for hypertrophy. I need to get some water. That's the thing. Sometimes I don't be going and getting my gallons, so I gotta keep refilling. I just keep. Anyways, this is good. I'm gonna do this. I need to move on. I'm gonna do it at least one more time. But it's good because I have to listen to my body, and my body's like, I don't think you're going heavy today. You're not going heavy today. But I feel like that's kind of like not really the reoccurring theme, but a lot of times I'll come in here and feel like I don't want to go heavy. But at least Monday I went heavy on hip thrust for sure. I really hit that hard. When I left the gym, my glutes were like, I went home, I was sore. Like, you just know when you put that work in on the glutes. So that was Monday. So I feel good about that. I didn't record it. It's all good. See, some of the stuff, you're not really missing that much. And honestly speaking, I wanted to kind of try out this little program before I introduce it to you guys. So I wouldn't be in here like, acting like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not going to lie. But, okay, the music went off. Anyways, let me just keep going and not keep talking. All right. So I don't do step ups. I really don't even think I want to do them. But like I said, trying this little program. Well, I be using ChatGPT. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm into AI, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna knock it. I don't even know if this lighting's good. I'm not gonna knock it if that's where we're headed, you know what I mean? So anyways, I asked it to put together like a little program for me, my final stretch. It put together stuff like step ups, frog pumps, just stuff that you're just like, what? Why would I do that? You know? So some stuff I have to learn, and like sometimes you're just like, I don't know if I want to like learn all this stuff. But if that's what is effective, that's what I want to do, right? Just got to get good at the stuff that you don't really know about, not familiar with. Anyways, that step was a bit high. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, that looked like crazy. This one's a little bit low. There's like another one around here that's like a little bit higher, but I feel like if I step back a little bit more and bend more, I can still feel some tension in the glutes and kind of like back hamstring, like kind of like right here, basically from here to here, all this is kind of like on fire. I'm not gonna lie, these ones look kind of goofy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really feeling them. I'm gonna give it a shot though. Like I'm gonna really just go through the whole. You know, it's like I've done stuff on my own for a while, like made my own programs, and I feel like they've been effective. But at the same time, I want to make sure that I'm not missing out on certain things. I've been seeing girls do like the step ups or whatever, but I just never wanted to do those, and they never really resonated with me. You know what I mean? Like if anything, it's more like the lunges type stuff, split squats. I can get into those, even though in the beginning I didn't really understand or like relate. How do I put it? I didn't really feel like it was the thing for me, but I really just recognized what the cues were. I got my cues down, I got my footing down, and I got good at it. So that's the thing, like sometimes it's not always about like if you don't like something, if you can get good at it and you really give it your fair shot and get, you know, and like do it several times and you're like, okay, then you can rule it out if you don't want to do it anymore. There's some stuff that I just feel like I just won't do because I just don't, it just doesn't feel right with my body mechanics and stuff like that. Like for example, let's see, hack squat. The thing is, there's a machine out there that I tried earlier, like I was telling you guys, I came and I tried that one. That one, I can keep my heels down. But this one in here, if you guys looked back at that, I didn't really do too much commentary on that one. But the thing is, my heels were coming up when I was pushing the weight up. So, you know, stuff like that. It's like, why waste time? If I have poor ankle mobility and all of that stuff, then that's just what it is. Like I could work on that just so I can do the thing, or I just don't. You guys saw how much I was working on my back squats. Eventually it's like, are there other things that are gonna help me get to my goals? Yeah, so why waste my time? But I'm not gonna knock this just yet, cause I feel a little pump. I felt a little pump coming on, not too crazy, but a little bit. Cause I was trying to keep that tension on there, but it's a little bit awkward. I don't know if I should stand straight up or just kind of just like stay with kind of that tension on there. I'm gonna try it a few different ways. Somebody's on the leg extension machine. I'm not even at my normal time, so nothing is what I usually do. The time's not what I usually do. The workout's not what I usually do. I didn't come back to training calves in a while, and so my calves were really sore. Anyways, no, I gotta catch y'all up. I don't think you guys even saw me train my calves the other day. But this is a good machine. I'm gonna stick to this one. That's one thing I will say. I'm gonna stick to this one.